Billy's not looking right. Is that another bruise? Keep seeing them on him. I know I should report it. But what if I'm wrong? I'd never forgive myself if I was responsible for breaking up a family.
Something's very wrong with that child, bless her heart. She used to be such a happy little girl, and now she's either sitting by herself or acting out. I get a bad feeling about this, but then, how do I know for sure?
Hundreds of thousands of innocent children are abused every year by someone close to them, often a parent. Every day, 3 will die from injuries. For those who survive, the emotional scars are deeper than the physical ones. Most teachers agree they have a moral and legal responsibility to report child abuse and neglect, but many are unsure. How do you know she's a victim of abuse? Remember, you need only suspect that a child has been abused or neglected to file an abuse report. In many cases, it may be the only hope a child has. Teachers are often the most likely to spot abuse because they spend more time in daily contact with children than any other adult, apart from the child's family. And they can observe unusual or uncharacteristic behavior that may be warning signs of abuse or neglect. There might be subtle clues, an intuitive or gut feeling that something is wrong. If you notice any of the following general signs of abuse or neglect, the child may be in trouble. Do you notice sudden changes in a child's behavior or school performance? Does he have learning problems or difficulty concentrating, even though there's no known physical or psychological cause? Do you notice a sudden change in a child's emotional state? Is she suddenly nervous and watchful, as if she's anticipating that something bad will happen? Is she overly compliant or passive or unusually withdrawn?
Just stay out of my face, okay? You know what?
Take Tammy, for example. She went from a happy, easygoing child to a shy and withdrawn one from one week to the next. And the behavior got worse, with Tammy acting out or crying for no reason. Does he come to school early, stay late, or not want to go home? Are physical or medical problems ignored even though you've spoken to his parents about the problem? One of these signs may not prove child abuse or neglect, but when one or more appear repeatedly, it may be time to take a closer look at the situation. Parents or caregivers who are abusing a child may also show general warning signs. Does a mother seem to show little concern for the child, or describe her as bad or worthless? Does she blame the child for her problems in school, or ask teachers to use harsh physical discipline if the child misbehaves? Does a father demand impossible physical or academic performance?
You could do better than that.
Recognizing abused or neglected children is the first step to help families get help. No single warning sign can be used to identify abused or neglected children. There are, however, combinations of behaviors and psychological responses that may indicate abuse and/or neglect. The 4 major types of child abuse and neglect are physical abuse, neglect, emotional abuse, sexual abuse.